Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. It's been a while, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. We are taking on the Purple Ludroth today, the cousin of the Royal Ludroth. It is a poison type monster, so get some herbal medicines for the standard poison that will be supplied with this monster. Now, as you can see, I look quite a bit different. Cha-Cha's wearing some random armor and whatnot. And that's because this is my main character. This is the character I use for when I've been playing solo for forever ago. And there's going to be a bit of a reason why I'm doing this. The most important and main reason is that from here with high rank quests, things take, the time it takes to complete these quests becomes quite a bit larger and more time consuming. As a result, I didn't want to spend forever doing quests because it's so time consuming and I only have so much to do, and plus I wanted to at least get these videos out here to show off. So what you're going to be seeing is I'm going to be using some upgraded G armor. So this is the highest rated armor within the game. And for subspecies like the Purple Ludroth, I'm going to be, I probably might go all out on them, like not even caring. But if I come into a new monster that I haven't encountered before, I'm most likely going to use an armor set that is a little bit more dumbed down. That way it makes things a little bit fair. Because the main thing to note with all this armor is that it's almost impossible for me to get hurt, and or I don't even think I'm gonna faint anytime soon within these quests. So to point out that it's mostly to show off the enemy monsters and what they can do, and give you an idea of how they fight so you can beat them. And as you can see here, we have the Royal Ludroth. It looks pretty much exactly like a Royal Ludroth, but the Purple Royal Ludroth is, well, pinkish purple, obviously, and it has a number of poisonous attacks, including a poison swipe, a kind of a poison body slam, and just a number of things that can just inflict the slightest amount of poison on the slightest touch. So it tends to get really irritating really quickly, and the time for it would take for you to take on a Purple Ludroth is probably between, I'd estimate, 15 to 20 minutes if things are about average. Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes on a really good hunt. The monster's primary weakness is fire and electricity. And as you can see, I'm using a fire-based weapon here, based on the Rathalos and Rathian parts. Or no, I think that might be the blue Rathalos, or the Azure Rathalos and the normal Rathalos. There's like several variations of this type of sword. It's not even funny. And in fact, I think there's a couple more variations in Monster Hunter Generations. It's insane. And so this is probably, I believe this takes under 5 minutes in order to complete for me personally. And the one of the more noteworthy things about any high rank monster is that this is also, as you saw at the beginning, this is a village high-rank monster. So this isn't even the full version of the monster that you would normally fight. And once you get done with low-rank or village-grade monsters and you go on to high-rank, everything becomes different. Your armor, it becomes absolutely worthless. You pretty much need to swap out your armor for new high-rank gear. That way, you don't take so many heavy blows. And again, that's also a time-consuming process, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it this way. Initially, I was going to do the same thing with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, like I did with the other Monster Hunter series I've been doing, and just like put it on indefinite hold, especially after some living situations have happened. But I still get and I see messages from other people on the older Monster Hunter games, and I feel really guilty that I had to put those on hold and stop those altogether. With those games, it was mainly because my the USB port for my PlayStation Portable has pretty much crapped out, and so I can't plug it into my computer anymore. and I'm actively working on trying to fix that so I can get some videos from that particular, from those games, you know, up and running again. But going back to the Purple Ludroth, the breakable parts, the crown, the tail could be cut off, and the spongy mane, which is also its weak point. Oh, I forgot about this. That was a Spanish running of the bulls moment. But the mane can be broken. It's also the weak point. And I think it goes into this area to rest. It could be the next area over. This particular place too is called the Misty Peaks, a place that I don't think we visited before. But there's going to be a bunch of new monsters to take on and a couple new places to visit, and this is going to be one of them. This is my personal favorite place. In the Japanese version, the Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, this is actually called Mountain Stream, which is actually a name I like a hell of a lot better. In fact, there's a couple of monsters here that have Japanese names that sound a hell of a lot better than the English versions, which I don't know why that is. So, in terms of item grabs, it's basically Royal Ludroth stuff, but some purple variations of it too. And I believe the armor set can allow you to get some sort of poison resistance, because it is a poison-based monster, of course. But nothing really to it. Just primarily treat it as a Royal Ludroth on some sort of growth hormone. So it has a couple of new tricks, but aside from that, all that's really changed is the poison effect and more health. So there's nothing really to it with this monster. And as for items, again, we're going to go back over here. Not a whole lot this time around. I think the Monster Knee Bone is probably the rarest. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been Greg Nella, wishing to have fun and to take care.